97.9 The Box, the real sound of H-Town. It's always good whenever you are able to reestablish old relationships, even if the relationship is somewhat a new relationship. Because last time I sat down with a young brother, before it was a 20, it was something else. It was another name that we were going by. You get the finesse of the Century Award. At first, I gave it to 2 Chainz, Titty Boy, because he went from Titty Boy, and when he came back as 2 Chainz, it was a wrap. Fam was on fire out here.
Yeah.
Okay. You get the new award now.
Appreciate that.
Who would you like to thank before we get into this interview for this awesome finesse that is taking place?
Really myself, like.
You might as well. Wait, which version of yourself are we thanking? The new version?
The other one died, so it's just 24 hours.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
I really sat down and, after helping my brother and like my brother being on my head aggressively, like, come on, help me get out there.
Now wait, just in case you're under a rock and you don't know who 20's brother is, made in Tokyo, that's your little brother?
That's my baby brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
he was on me aggressively, like, yo, you've been in the game for a minute, like you know what I'm supposed to be doing, like help me. I finally cracked one day, and hey man, like he a superstar. He doing his thing. Just got a tour with Big Sean. We got plaques and he's about to put out his 4th radio single, and it's just love. But I saw how I understood. I've been a student of the game for so long that I understood the right way to put him out. So it's like when I did that, I'm like, well, shit, I might as well go ahead and put myself back
cook
out.
up, right?
Yeah. So and I just ducked away for a little while, and obviously people like 2 Chainz and a few other people that kind of like redid theirs. It wasn't good enough for me to just say like, yo, I go by this name, now I go by this. It was like, nah, I just want to disappear. And I want to put the music out and not tell nobody it's me at all, and let people just love it, and then eventually pop out and they be like, what? And like surprise everybody. And I did it just like that. I put the music out on SoundCloud like a year and a half ago or something like that. Right. And I didn't pop out until the music had already been up for like 9 months, and we was already million plays, and every label, every artist was DMing me like, let's work. Then eventually I just popped out and it went crazy.
So how was it for, because some of the artists that was DMing you, I could imagine you already had relationships, but they don't know that it's you.
They didn't know it was me, but I loved that because it was like, okay, see, all right, so I know that you secretly love this. I know that you really like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't. Sometimes I always tell artists when they sign to another artist, when they sign to another artist, like it's either the artist you signed to really believe in you and they're a real boss and they wanna make you bigger than them, or you got a cap. You got a cap because at the end of the day, if the artist still pushing himself, he's still trying to be up. So it's like and then you gotta watch what affiliations you get around, because it's like this is my 3rd go round, but it's like a first go round, First time I was at the box, I was here with Lil Scrappy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Next time I was playing at the box, I was signed to Jermaine Dupri. Mm-hmm. I got out of that, and now I'm not signed to nobody. And I got artists, and we moving, and I understand. None of it was, I say it was all a blessing, because I took the good and I took the bad, and I got a chance to see it all. I got a chance to see it all. I got a chance to carry bags for people. I got a chance to write for people. And now it's like people is really respecting it. Some people come to me like, man, it must feel crazy to like blow up in like 8 months, 9 months. And I'm like, I mean, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't say nothing because it's like the illusion of what's happening. All of this is illusion. Everything that's going on is just like how we make it look. Everybody Instagram models want to make it look good. Like they buying followers and likes so it look good, so they can get booked at a club, and then the club don't even be popping when they come, and the promoter's still like, I don't get it. She get like, this is all a look.
Yeah,
this is all a look. So it's like with 24 hours, it was like, nah, I'm not gonna like as me. I want to put the music out for y'all to hear it and say you love it before you can look at me, before you can judge anything, before you can be like, oh, that was bro who used to be with. That was bro who used to... No, you couldn't do that because you already... I'm talking about from OVO to Ty Dolla $ign to people in Atlanta, from Timberland to Jazzy Faye to everybody reached out to me like, yo, what's going on? Like you the new, you know what I'm saying? You the new, this the new culture, this the new wave. So now I'm just blessed to have a real second shot at this or third shot at this because I know how it go. We got a lot of artists that we seen come up and flourish and then just come down fast. And I learned when you coming up, these people that you come up around, like just treat everybody like you want to be treated because when you come down and you try to get that little help, when you coming down, ain't gonna be no help when you come down. So it's like, and guess what? You go up, you can't stay up. It don't. You.
That's the laws of gravity.
You gotta come down.
Anything that goes up, come down. So as artists, you have to make a conscious decision. Either you gonna come down like this, or you gonna come down like this. Either way, you gonna come down.
Either way, because another person. It's like comedians. At a time, we like Mike Epps, the funniest person, in which he's still the funniest person. But he had a time when it was like, no, it's all about Epps.
Smashing.
It's all about Bernie Mac. Right. It's all about Kevin Hart. Right. And guess what? It's gonna be somebody new, and it's gonna be all about them. So you have your time, but we still love. Yeah, I still look at Bernie Mac sometimes. I can't believe he gone because he has such a impact and a vibe on people. So it's like as an artist, you got to do the same thing. It's still artists right now that text my phone and I be like, nah, this for real.
This is the same one they used to.
This Lloyd, yo, let's do something. Like and I wanted to work with so many people coming up that are musically talented. And I never had the opportunity to. So now that everybody reaching out to me, I love to get in and create music because at the end of the day, it's still all about the art and the music for me.
So for somebody like you, whenever we're talking about performing, we're talking about writing the music, we're talking about helping write for others, what is your favorite aspect? Because, I mean, we've been in the game for so long. Like, I was rapping when you was rapping. Now, now we done switched over to
I remember.
So
I was a fly in the room.
Me and G was talking about that. G, so on the cool, let me lace you.
Yeah.
G is the one that started this whole debate. He was like, bro, you on that 24 hours? I was like, huh? He was like, bro, I went to LA, man, like, it's really the wave. And I was like, man, I ain't heard about it yet. I always like to give him a hard time because he really be ahead of the curve on a lot of stuff. He like, bro, that's Rizzy. I say, nah, man, no, it's not. Literally, because it was no pictures. You didn't, it was just straight music. Yeah. It wasn't no rapping. It was all. I said, okay, man, you lying. You know what I'm saying? And then whenever I really found out, I was like, dang.
So
I asked Tokyo.
My biggest fan base as a rapper when I was Royce Rizzy was Houston. Don't know why, don't know how, but I had the goddamn song, and Houston was playing it. Yeah. And like, I don't know, when you check the analytics, it would always be like Houston, number one, and then it would fall the rest of them. Now, as 24 hours, when we log in and we see where the analytics is, it says LA, Toronto, Houston. So it's like people are still picking up, but I feel like it's still early. It's still early where, like, I remember when I brought my little brother to Houston for the first time, Tokyo, like, people was familiar with the song, but they was like, oh, I didn't know what you look like. I just hear it I just hear Uber everywhere. I hear the skirt. I didn't know what you look like. And now it's taken where he's on his third record where people is like, yo, let me get a picture with you. Let me see. So I understand the work path. I understand the other side that the new culture of artists don't get. I get it. You got to get out here and work.
But see, internet, man, this going to sound bad. Internet handicaps certain artists. Because for artists like us, we understand what that personal relationship does. For these young artists, they going to slide in your DM if you don't answer the DM or like